Hello everybody, ProtoFoxy here, coming at you with another video. Hopefully the days are treating you well. Know that times are difficult right now, but just want to be here to try and help take your mind off things by posting things up that help make me feel good, and hopefully if you check them out, they help make you feel good as well. Today, another little different video, something I've been meaning to do for a good long while, and I'm gonna get to it here now. And going forward, I'm gonna be taking a look at some Transformers because I'm a huge Transformers fan, and that's something I enjoy and like to talk about and like to collect. And these two guys I actually recently just got in the mail on the cheap. I did. These are Transformers War for Cybertron Siege, Sideswipe, and Red Alert. And now I had actually posted a picture of these guys on Twitter not too long ago. I was actually going to skip these guys because I have their CHUG counterparts, which stands for Classics, Hunt for the Decepticons, Universe, and Generations. I have their CHUG representations. I was going to skip them because I don't like to buy multiples of the same character, but my son actually just recently got Siege Red Alert and was messing with it, and it was a lot of fun, and I'm like, why the hell not? So I went ahead and ordered both Red Alert and Sideswipe, and ordered my son Sideswipe as well. But yeah, like the mold, wanted to have them. And actually, Sideswipe is one of my favorite Generation 1 characters, and I really like this representation of them. The one thing I will talk about is, you'll notice that the CHUG representations of the toys, or the characters rather, excuse me, are definitely a bit taller, and that's probably the only gripe I have with the current line as a whole. Is it just seems like that they're downsizing the toys a bit. These are deluxe class figures. These are obviously next to their counterparts, which are deluxe toys as well. You can see they're a bit smaller, not quite the size of being like basic or legends class, but just a bit smaller, and that's something that kind of turned me off from the current Siege line. Just grabbing a few versions of characters I missed, and was just overall pleased with the toys. Obviously the quality of plastic is good and everything like that, articulation, and they do look good. I just was a bit upset. It just seems like they're downsizing the toys, but I was pleasantly surprised with these two. Really enjoyed them, and just wanted to do a quick little comparison video to their earlier counterparts. And so this is a robot mode. You can see I'm not going to go through articulation or anything like that. You can kind of see, and if you're Transformers fans, you mess with them. But I do want to show off their robot modes and also their vehicle modes. And here we have the boys in vehicle mode. And I will say, again, I am really happy with Sideswipe and Red Alert from Siege. And I will also say that in the first time in transforming their CHUG versions in years, I appreciate the simplicity that went into the Siege versions of the toys. The Lamborghini mold from that era, the CHUG, Classics, Hunt for Decepticons, Universe, and Generations, was just a chore to transform. It was not fun, it was not enjoyable, it was just difficult for the sake of being difficult. Now, the vehicles themselves actually, and big old hairy arm in the way there, apologize. Now, the vehicles themselves, obviously the Classics versions, the CHUG versions of the guys are more meant to represent Earth modes, while the Siege line is supposed to represent a more stylized Cybertronian version. And I've got to say, over everything, and you're going to see my hairy arm in the way again, over everything, I actually do prefer those versions. I actually think that they are really well done. Nice and simple transformation, very satisfying transformation. The CHUG versions themselves, not so satisfying, and you can actually see with the way Red Alert is his wheels are sitting funky. You just can't get them to set right. Sideswipe, I got it, but for some reason couldn't get it on red alert. Whatever, it doesn't matter. They're going back into robot mode and going back on the shelves anyway. But the Siege line, these guys are actually just really well done. I do like the stylized versions of these guys, and they look really, really well. Glad I picked them up. And if you're a Transformers fan, yeah, go ahead and pick them up. I would suggest, because these are really, really nicely well done representations of these two characters. You'll also notice, and again, I'm not going to go full into, like, you know, articulation, all that stuff, but the playability is definitely there. You have a multitude of ports for the whole combat system gimmick, which is you pull apart different guys that turn into, like, weapon systems, and just a lot of fun. But yeah, I would definitely recommend these. I like them a lot. I'm very happy I picked them up, and definitely nice updated takes on the classic Sideswipe and Red Alert. So there it is. Hopefully you all enjoyed the video. Hopefully you all enjoyed my take on, you know, kind of reviewing some Transformers here. Do plan on doing this some more, because this is an all-purpose channel for things I like to do, and one of the things is collecting Transformers. Do you agree? Disagree? Let me know. Otherwise, stay safe, and try and have some fun out there.